Salakia. Something happened. I had to. Babylon is falling. These people too. They're tripping over the snow and shit. So I have to stop my video just to make sure they're alright. Just to check up on judgment. But anyways, so yeah. So just as I was saying, okay. I'll start off again by giving all honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Achakadash. Double honors to my teachers, the elder apostles, the elder bishops of Great Millstone, teaching and ruling well. Peace, salutations to the hopeful elect of the house of Israel. Okay? So as we were saying, we're coming into unprecedented times, man. A lot of, as it says, the grinding shall cease because there are few. Okay? All these jobs that these people have, man, it's all a minute that things can happen quickly. Okay, this life, okay, the everyday life could change in an instant. Okay, and again, that Trump 25% tariff that he's gonna impose on Mexico and Canada is gonna really affect the everyday life of us of these average regular citizens, man. Okay, so let's go into it back again to that video, man. So let's back it up a bit.
Ontario Premier Doug Ford estimates the impact of blanket tariffs could cost the province 500,000 jobs.
See, 500,000 jobs.
Eric Johnson says many positions in the auto industry on both sides of the border are sensitive to trade disruptions.
Roughly about 130,000 Canadians work in auto manufacturing and parts manufacturing. Over 1 million American workers work in the same industries, and so this is going to have some ripple effects. Whether it's a plant in Ohio or Tennessee or Texas, you
see, it's going to have a ripple effect. So one event can as it may seem a small event, but it could have major long-term effect on our everyday lives. Okay. We're coming into the time of evil, man. Okay, and again, that's because that's the will of the Lord upon this place, man. And again, it's gonna and the day of the Lord is gonna hit them surprisingly. Even if all these things are happening in their faces, they still won't understand. Okay, until it's too late.
We'll certainly see the ripple effects of this hit those places, and be felt, in a lot of states that both Republicans in the House and the Senate did really well in.
He notes that stocks, currencies, and bond markets have been reluctant to price in a trade war this time around.
The market has become very wary of wanting to price in any aspect of the Trump trade after the head fake they had last time.
Johnson says he'll be watching to see if the tariff threats are a way to force the conversation on improving U.S. access to the Canadian market, or even geopolitical issues like defense spending. If that's the case, he says these deadlines could be punted yet again. And
see, and we know that we're in a time of war because all the finances are really going into either, if not technology to promote the New World Order, or they're going into financing the wars that are about to happen, man. World War III, okay? Even now, I believe the U.S. was testing, the U.S. and Russia were testing, I'm not too sure, okay? But I believe they're testing nuclear bombs, man. Okay, they were doing tests, okay? To prepare against nuclear bombs or things of that nature, okay? That's the times that we're in. Okay, the nations are investing into war because we're in the time of wars and rumors of wars. Okay, so let's go into the other video.
Time for the hot topic of the hour. President Trump says he's moving ahead with tariffs on Canada and Mexico during his first cabinet meeting yesterday. Watch.
I'm not stopping the tariffs.
No.
Millions of people have died because of the fentanyl that comes over the border.
Do you think the 90% drop in border crossings, though, this last month compared to about a year ago?
Yeah, they've been good, but that's also due to us, mostly due to us.
Yeah.
I mean, it's very hard. It's right now very hard to come through the border, but the damage has been done. We've lost millions of people due to fentanyl. It comes mostly from China, but it comes through Mexico and it comes through Canada. I was going to do it on April 1st.
See? And again, the damage has been done because, again, that is the will of the Lord. The arrows have been shot and it will not be turned back. The word of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahshua will not return unto him void. Okay? The Lord's will is on the process of going steadfast. Okay? Bringing forth the will of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, which is to bring an end to this wicked kingdom and salvation unto the elect of Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai.
I'm a little bit superstitious. I made it April 2nd. The tariffs go on. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And I think you're going to see something that's going to be amazing. We've been taken advantage of as a country for a long period of time.
Despite President Trump's progress on the border, Hollywood elites are chiming in with their own opinions. Get this, film director Michael Moore arguing that deportation of migrants could, quote, hurt innovation, referencing how Apple co-founder Steve Jobs was born to a Syrian migrant. Moore writes this in a blog: who's really being removed by ICE tonight? The child who would have discovered the cure for cancer in 2046? The ninth grade nerd who would have stopped that asteroid that's going to hit us in 2032? Do we care? The White House shot back with White House Deputy Press Secretary Tush Desai responding with this: Michael Moore is free to visit the quantum computing and particle physics lab that MS-13, Tren de Aragua, and the cartels are now going to have to set up back home in El Salvador.
Edom is a demon, man. There's a you see the division between Egyptian against Egyptian, you see, but that's only going to accumulate because, again, America is a house divided, is a kingdom divided, okay? But even now, it's you know, people are trying to fight for the against the deportation, against the tariffs, okay? And then Trump is steadfast, you know, in his pride. He's not going to move it. Okay, his goal in his mind is to reestablish the Americas in their former glory. Okay, and that goes again. That goes by first the persecution of the Israelites. Okay, because the Americas were only great when the Israelites were in slavery, even if we're still in a form of slavery. Okay, but they want to implement that slavery to a whole new level with those microchips. Okay.
Venezuela and Mexico. The Trump administration will remain focused on putting our own citizens first by mass deporting illegal migrant rapists, murderers, and other criminals out of American communities. The White House put out a statement as well, saying illegal immigrant killers, rapers, are not scholars. They're criminals. Lee Carter, your reaction?
I mean, I am so confounded by the way Democrats view the world versus the way the rest of us view the world. When you look at polling on how satisfied people are with the direction things are going, Democrats are only 5% satisfied. Compare that with independents, 30% satisfied. Republicans
as I mentioned,
are only 70%
the division
satisfied.
in America.
It's a completely different planet depending how you view the world. And independents and Republicans, overall Americans say, things seem much better, 20% more satisfied than they were just in January. And Democrats cannot get out of their own way. All they see is the hate.
And I never heard Michael Moore say a peep about Laken Riley's murder. I never heard a peep out of him when we saw all of the death and destruction and rape that was happening at the hands of some of these migrants.
Well, let's talk about that. A Portuguese national convicted of sexual exploitation of a minor in Philly. We've got a Turkish national suspected of
again, that goes into
terrorism.
And now what they're bringing about is what they're talking about now is the defamation of the Israelites. Okay, those so-called migrants. Okay, which we know they're Jakes, man. The majority of them are Jakes. Okay, which are coming from he claims Mexico. Okay, and from South America. Okay, they're Jakes, man. Okay, and now they're trying to paint the picture like they're wicked. Okay, when really Edom is the wicked. Okay, we cannot forget his history. Okay, how he acquired the land, how he acquired the whole world. You see, even if it was given unto him by Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, but the way that he acquired it was by wickedness, by the left hand, by the sword and deception. Okay, you see, and now again he's using his deception to paint the picture of the Israelites as being criminals. Okay, being evil. Okay, and that which is going to lead to the persecution of the men of the Lord and those that believe in Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai. Okay, anyone that goes against this kingdom, that will refuse to bend the knee to this wicked kingdom, to the beast system. Okay.
apprehended in New York City. I could go on and on and on. There are so many. And what we need to be looking at are these sanctuary states and these sanctuary cities who are not working with ICE. We want to get rid of
They're
the
not
worst
working with
criminals
ICE.
and deport them.
You see, again, the division between Egyptians. There's some states in the U.S. who are not working with the United States. We are not working with Trump and ICE, okay, to deport the migrants. You see?
them to their home states. And those sanctuary states and cities are not working with the government to get that done.
Yeah, Mark, it's really hard to go up against what we're seeing in all these polls. The Harris Caps, Harvard Caps poll last week.
That's the division.
Americans overwhelmingly support President Trump's agenda.
Yeah, as they should. I mean, he's doing a great job,
As they
whether it's
should.
immigration or just cleaning up reckless spending. He's doing a fantastic job so far, and
You see?
ensuring a level playing field with all the tariffs, obviously. But let's not forget that Bill Clinton deported 12 million people when he was president, and Michael Moore said nothing about that. And Obama deported 5 million people during his presidency. And of course, Michael Moore said nothing about that as well.
Yeah.
So look, we're still going to get the kid who's going to stop the asteroid. We are still going to get the kid who's going to cure cancer. They're going to come through the.
Let's just end it here, man. You see? So there's a lot of division. We're in a time of division. Okay? We're in a time of persecution, a time of evil. Okay? Now, those tariffs are not only going to affect the lives of every irregular folks, but it's only going to be another how can I say this? Another thing that gets in the way of destroying the dollar. Okay, the dollar, right? That's going to affect the economy. Okay, and again affecting the lives of many people, man. Okay, which would eventually lead to the elites of this world to come and establish the new world order by forcing mankind to get chipped. Okay, you see, that's the times that we're coming into. All right. So that being said, we need to prepare ourselves spiritually and mentally for those things that are about to happen. Okay, because greater evils are about to happen that we have seen now. Okay, so don't be surprised, man. We're at the doorsteps of Jacob's trouble. Okay, we're at the doorsteps of Jacob's trouble, and we have to gird ourselves like men. Okay, even the women have to fortify themselves, understanding that it's better to die than to forsake Yahweh B'Ashem Yahushai in the times to come. All right. So that being said, pray for more faith, pray for more strength. Okay, pray that you may endure the times that are going to happen, man, because evils are nigh. Okay. So that being said, Lord willing, this was edifying. I'd like to give all honor, praise, and glory unto Yahweh, B'Hashem Yahushai, B'Hashem Achah Kodash. Until next lesson, Shalom. Lord willing, this was edifying.